Today's episode, we wake up part of the firebird that's been asleep for a while. I might go back to sleep though, I don't know. We're trying to work on the instrument cluster today and turn it on. There is no power going, or there is some power. And maybe a main power going, but anyway, there's no odometer reading. The gauges aren't working right. I found this fuse. It's a 5 amp. It's a long shot, but it is blown. Alright, so here's the fuse we're looking at right now. It's an IP dimmer, and that comes back to that switch. The switch does work even with this fuse out, even though, yes, it was blown, but it's not getting current to the odometer and the dash lights, other than for some reason the seatbelt light, the security light. So we'll see if this helps. Hopefully it does. If not, we'll trace down wires and see what's going on. I replaced the number 5 fuse that was blown, and look at this. This is awesome. We got lights. Awesome. And it dims and brightens, so the switch is good. Nice. Now we just need to work on getting the tachometer and the speedometer and the odometer replaced, or working, and be ready to go. Alright everyone, we're taking the gauge cluster out. I got one out of my old 98 Camaro from the junkyard. We're gonna take it out and see if that will actually help, and if it does help, I'll buy the rat gauge cluster and sell this other one. But let's see, it takes a 932, I believe. Let me look. 932 to take these gauge cluster bolts out, and it'll just unplug. The fog light, you just had to pull the wire out and it'll flip over. You didn't have to take the fog light out. I wish you would have done that before. But the more you know. Let's get this started. I gotta go to work in less than an hour, so let's see. The lights, odometer. There's a fuse. Try starting it real quick. Rev it a little. No. Gotta make this quick. All the wiring looks good. Pins in there look good. It was not, in fact, the gauge cluster. It's a fuse somewhere. I gotta trace that thing down. I need to plug this in so I can go to work in like 10 minutes. But everything looks good. Nothing looks chewed. So that's really good. It's just a fuse somewhere, and we'll find it here in a minute. Alright everyone, I got that rat's nest out. Luckily, don't see any damage from it. They were just starting. I used this toothbrush. It was a clean toothbrush, new toothbrush. But that's what I used to scrape and get on the edges I couldn't really get. Might be a little right there left. Let me get the light on. Alright everyone, we're gonna start. We're gonna do one plug wire at a time so it doesn't get messed up. This is gonna hurt. This has this lip here. Oh, this one's got the whole shroud piece in it messed up. Every other car I've worked on, this little plastic piece was gone, and the metal cuts you every dang time. So I'm gonna be careful. In fact, I got gloves for this. Hey everyone, having to refilm this due to the fact I lost it during editing. Had to run and dig this out of the bottom of the trash, sadly. But got this done. They were all chewed up, and all the boots and stuff tried to fight me. The only ones that were savable, really, well, not even savable, but you know, the the boot itself didn't rip off and the clip inside of it didn't rip off on top of the spark plug was 3 and 5. 3 and 5 didn't rip off on me. The other ones, they fought me the whole time. And then the clip for that would click into the spark plug ripped off, and you'd have to fight that off the spark plug. That was a fight. Yeah, I had to dig these out the bottom of the trash can to get these back. That's why they might be a little dirty, a little gross. Here's the box number, just in case y'all need some spark plug wires. There you go. And we got the fuel filter done. I also lost that video due to editing. Here's the video, or the filter itself. Whenever I shook it out, guys, sludge came out. It was pretty bad. Actually, you probably pour a little gas through this filter and more sludge would come out. It was pretty sludged up. Here's the fuel filter I used. There's your part number. But yeah, I had a video of me taking the fuel filter off and gas was getting all over the camera and me and a bunch of damn it gauges. But we lost that, I'm sorry. But I dug these out to show y'all. These were all beat up by the mice. As you can see, wasn't making good connection at all. There's bites all over it. Anyway, got the new ones in and about to start on the spark plugs. Alright everybody, we got the new spark plugs. They're iridiums. There are 2 different GM AC Delco spark plugs that could be. I grabbed these. Let's see. Here they are. These right here. Hopefully they're it. If not, we'll just run back to AutoZone and grab the right ones. Should have done these while I had the spark plug wires off of them. But I was running out of time and I needed to get to work. So, that's what it is. But here's some new wires. It's running a lot better, but while I'm there, well, while I'm going back there, I might as well get the plug wires done. I'm going to do one at a time, and I'll line them up, each cylinder at a time to show y'all how they look. Hopefully they're nice and perfect. Seems to be running good, but it has about 108,000, 109,000 on the engine, and it's supposed to be good for 100,000, so I wanted to go ahead and get it done. That way I know it was done. Let's get started. Not sure where I want to start. Do I want to start on cylinder number 1 and work my way back? Or cylinder number 2 and work my way back? You got a bunch of fuel line and all that. Either way it's going to get done, so might as well start with the worst side, right? I don't know which one's the worst side, to be true. This one's got less room. Okay, that one's popped off, so we're starting with that one. Alright. Let me run and get this done and I'll show you what the spark plug. I'm just going to take one off at a time, get it done. There's the original AC Delco right there. And let me take this off and we'll see if we got the right plug anyway. See ya. Hey everyone, I'm so glad we were changing these plugs. I don't even know how they're running so well. Alright, here's the spark plug. These are the right ones. They're iridiums. Someone had platinums in there. Go ahead and get this changed out. Should be a noticeable difference for sure. Here's cylinder number 4. Not as bad as the other. But man, I'm glad I'm changing them. It's going to make a difference. We're putting boot grease in all these. That way it won't tear up the boot next time we got to take them off. Make it a lot easier. Just better protection. Here's spark plug number 6. They're all looking different, which is a little concerning, but well, that's set up for a while and just never know. I did put fuel injector cleaner and stuff like that in there, so maybe it was beginning the cleaning process. I don't really know. But these new ones should help quite a bit. Alright, that's cylinder number 1. Looks like cylinder number 6. You know, and it's looking about the same, so that's hopefully good. But yeah, that's cylinder number 1. Put those with the others. In hindsight, I probably should have went ahead and did one first. Here is cylinder number 3. It's burning white too. Anyway, I'll put this one over here with the others. So it's going 1, 2. And I'll have to look at the other video where those are at. Alright, got them all together now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They all need to be replaced. That one's more fouled than all of them on number 2 for some reason. But yeah, it may just be from sitting and the way it was setting, but all of them look about the same other than that one. But yeah, I'm glad I replaced them. They're replaced with iridiums now. These were platinums, which were the wrong plugs. So this one, number 2, was probably burning out first before all the others. But yeah, that's done. I'll see y'all here in a minute. Alright, I'm going to start it. Hopefully it's nice and smooth. It might be a little shaky for a second, letting the computer figure out that it's got more spark than it used to have. But should be smooth. Should be nice. Well, that's just nice and smooth. I figured the computer would have to reset on the spark, the current and everything, but it's just nice. Huh. Cool. Alright everyone, we're gonna go test drive it real quick. Seems like it's running smooth. Definitely had the wrong plugs in. Someone had platinum instead of the iridiums. It's running smooth though. It's probably got more power. Not gonna test that out though. Not unless I absolutely have to, like passing somebody or something on the highway or something, but let's try to keep it as nice as possible, as long as possible. That's the goal. Alright everyone, we just checked the rotors. The rotors are thick enough, they're good, they barely got any wear to them. We're gonna take back the new ones. And got the wheel off, of course, and it was a 3/4 to take off. Got the lug nuts here. We're gonna be doing the brakes. Taking the brake caliper off now. It is a 12. Let's take this bolt over here off, top and bottom, damn gauge. There you go. Putting all the bolts right here so I don't lose them. It's the first bolt for this piece. This had a dust cover on the. It has a dust cover on the bleeder valve.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is, and it has an attachment so you can't. They don't get ripped off. That's neat. Look at that, guys. Neat.
What?
Those looks alright.
All the cooling lines.
No, they're like it's a cycle. It goes, you know.
Okay, we got a problem. The other one has 2 outlets on it. This needs something screwed into it. We don't have nothing, so we need a adapter. Yeah.
Okay.
If we got like,
There we go.
I mean, we could just get like a freaking brass.
Edelbrock or something.
Yeah.
They can be copy like that.
Yeah, they didn't include anything.
You know what's bad is the new carburetors don't even come with the little gaskets for it anymore. Huh? Yes. Cool.
They're in the center console.
Mark, the caliper shouldn't come off like that.
Well, the caliper comes off.
Not like
Not
that.
that
It
easy.
just fell off pretty much. It was very thin.
Yeah, that's right. We said those pads were shot.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Now we'll compare them with the new ones and see how much.
Except I wouldn't
Yeah,
drop it.
well, I think y'all have to go to O'Reilly's or somewhere and get a fitting.
Can't we just use like a
Here's this gauge.
like a,
And I don't know.
Do I need to take this bracket off? No. Show Mark that. That's got a lot of play in it.
But you got 2 little packets of brake pads. Brake lubricant.
Yeah.
Stop that. Do not do it. Cut it out.
The brake pads look new. Look at that.
so we can't use
What am I looking at?
Let me see the new ones.
you can't use this fuel pump.
They look pretty.
They look new.
They look new. These brake pads look new, Mark.
Are they thick?
Yeah, just about. Well, look at this one though. That's about
Oh, it's the whole
halfway.
thing.
I mean, it's the filter thing that comes with it. Never mind. Look at this.
Hey Doug, get me a very short fucking Phillips. I can't use this.
It's in the fucking car somewhere. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, they're not real bad.
What I'm hearing is the brake caliper.
Did you break it?
No, it just came with something.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
It's tight,
I mean,
right?
Yeah. Hot tape, but-
So should we keep these brake pads until
No.
these get more?
No.
Or just go ahead and replace
I
them.
mean, it's really up to you. This is your wear indicator right here. It's also a very important, but
What I'm hearing, Mark, is this damn. You hear that?
That's what I hear, Grant.
is it doing that without the brakes on it?
Yeah, you know what it is?
What?
The rotor wasn't in place.
What the hell? The rotor's only gonna be a, that's right, gauge. You have to put a couple of lug nuts on it, tighten them down. Then it'll, because otherwise those holes will let it flop around.
Oh, well, let me try it.
So, so just
It's up to y'all, because those are not really that worn.
well, what we can do is we can go ahead and put these on there, I guess, if
Yeah.
we want to, and just set these up at the
Well,
house.
you've already
There's
bought
no
it.
point. It's a lifetime warranty. I won't need the other brakes.
Right?
Oh.
You need brake pads?
No, I could sell them.
Oh, you don't have a firebird.
I don't think I'd sell used ones.
No, I mean,
If something goes wrong.
I could put the old ones back on and we get $50 back.
Oh,
If you want to, because these are not that bad.
These aren't bad.
yeah, they're
I
fine.
want to clean this rotor
Do we need
grease.
to check that side first?
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be any different, but as is, it looks like it's just fine.
Yeah.
You got good rotors, good calipers, and apparently fairly decent pads. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this, Mark.
You want me to bring your chair, Mark?
I don't know what I heard grinding the other day. Maybe the brake pads did get a little hot or sticky.
well, brake pads do rub. I mean, that's normal.
You
Yeah,
better not do it.
who you talking to? Oh, car.
God. All right.
That's the right down the driveway barking.
All right, ready? Ready?
See what I mean? It's like
That's what I'm saying, but I heard a.
That's just gonna be your pads rubbing. I mean, it's a quiet car, so you can actually hear it on
Yeah,
the
you're right.
Come on, John. Don't put it on yet. We may have it. Hurry up, get that clamp over here.
Right here.
I got that one, which has a little bit left on it. It should tighten up all the way. But we have this one here, which should do better. Just put that one on. Fuck the other one, let it hang. I don't give a shit. Yeah, small.
God
Big, whatever.
damn, my legs are so good.
one you got on there?
That's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Squeeze one up on
Well,
it.
you might. If you did, might not need flat.
The bottom ones were fine. The bottom ones slip on almost too easy. But I got enough on there. The transmission has 5/16 line. But this fucking thing don't. It's not original. It's never cooler, yeah. So you
All right.
walk out of it. Use your carpal tunnel. I figured we'd be done. Should I pull the steering column off? Hopefully not the whole thing, just that front seat.
Oh, almost be fucked up.
Do that. Come over here and push it more.
He's afraid that spray will fall
It already did. It just came right off already. You didn't get on anything on there.
off. Hey,
Pop one out.
it's better than you.
Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm tired of this. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's just pot. You gotta
Oh, damn it, Gage.
like 2 inches
Hold
deep.
that side, look, getting that side.
How are you going, Gage?
Oh, there I got it back on. Turns out didn't need brake pads either, and look at this. It is quiet, so I don't need a rotor. I mean, it doesn't need bearings either. So that's good. So I found out what the part was. It was this chrome slapping the fucking rotor. After all this time. There's more doing it. I will find it. This is the problem. It was a metal. A little metal from the shavings
Yeah.
of the fake chrome.
Make your mind up before you paint it.
Yep. I'm gonna go put this back up. Alright everyone, we're replacing this injector wire. Hey, Doug helped me out with this injector. He was able to save enough of the factory wiring harness to plug that in without having to use anything extra. So that's cool. I appreciate that. Alright everyone, just washed the Firebird by hand. It's looking good. Cleaned up nicely, didn't it, Sam?
What?
So it cleaned up nicely, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Hey everyone, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. There are a few things I have to leave out for now, like the gauge cluster being fixed. Turns out the wiring was good, the fuses were good, it's just the gauge cluster itself. We're ordering a new one soon, and I'll video that and have that put into a video for y'all. We're going to be getting the radiator flushed with a new thermostat, because it has the original antifreeze that's starting to gum up on it. I'll video that as well and have that posted with the gauge cluster. But so far so good. Hopefully y'all like the video, and please like, share, and subscribe. It's free to do. Leave a comment down below on the videos. That'll help us out. And by subscribing, it shows YouTube you like our videos and that you'd like to keep watching them. And helps push our content to more people. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.